and now we're at the end of April already. The time really does fly fast. I'm excited to finally be able to show you what's happening in my garden, but also get planting for the main growing season. It's been so beautiful this year so far with all of the daffodils and tulips and late winter and early spring blooming bulbs and flowers, perennials and annuals. And we're finally here right now after I've been able to do a lot of cleaning and trimming and pruning and cutting and purging, and of course plant shopping, of course going to different nurseries across Northern California. And we're finally here at this point where I was able to clean out these pots. I actually had several different rounds of daffodils and tulips in these pots, and I had hellebores in my French lattice urns, and it's just been wonderful. But now we're at this stage preparing, planting for the main growing season, and I already planted up in these Beau Jardinier planters. I planted in them. This is what is this called? Truffla. This is Truffla pink gomphrena. It looks small right now, but these get huge. I think 2.5 feet tall and wide. One is enough in each of these pots. And in these pots, I will plant some beautiful annuals very soon. The Nicotiana. This is Nicotiana lime green. I think this is probably the perfume series of Nicotiana. This is year 2, and this area here is kind of like a microclimate, and so this area stays a little warmer than the other parts of the garden. But we actually did not have a winter as cold as last year's winter, and so the Nicotianas, they've come back and looking so beautiful. My David Austin English shrub roses are in glorious bloom. Oh, that one's finishing up. Look at this one. This is Sceptered Isle. Oh, let me get it focused. Sceptered Isle rose. So beautiful and gently fragrant as well. This is Desdemona. Desdemona, so beautiful. Look at that right there. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. Desdemona, Desdemona. I mean the three of them, the two David Austin English roses and a Nicotiana lime green. What a beautiful trio. And down here, this is Bluebird Nemesia. I think this is like year 3 or year 4 for this Nemesia. I just chop it down to about here and it grows back. This area gets really, really hot and very dry, and it's come back. And I think this one is Superbina Rosé. Superbina Rosé. Sweet Alyssum, year 2 or maybe year 3. I just chop these back and they come right back. All right. This is the Dusty Miller. This one is called New Look. This is year 2 for New Look Dusty Miller. And this glorious climbing rose up here. What is this one called again? I think this one is, oh my goodness, it just escapes me right now. Oh, this is Bathsheba climbing rose. Just gorgeous, just so beautiful. Bathsheba. Look at that, look at all the folds. Absolutely beautiful. Bathsheba climbing rose. And the color fades into this gentle ivory peach. I think it's or pale peachy ivory color. Just beautiful. Starts off like this actually. And please don't mind my nails. I've been gardening. I'm not going to show you my nails. Oh, more beautiful examples right here. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. So beautiful. And down here, this is Olivia Rose Austin. Just beautiful down here as well. Look at this. Just absolutely beautiful. It was actually much more beautiful a couple weeks ago. But, you know, I was so busy with work, and just having a chance today to finally be able to show you what's beautiful and what's blooming and what's growing in my garden. This right here, this is Play in the Blues Salvia. This is the Salvia rockin' Play in the Blues from Proven Winners. I think this is like the third or fourth year in my garden, and I mean, just absolutely beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. In my French lattice urns, 1, 2, and 3, I'll be planting up the classic, the legendary, the extraordinary Supertunia Vista bubblegum. Absolutely wondrous. Last year I had Supertunia Vista Jazzberry. I had a trio of the Supertunia Vista Jazzberry, Supertunia Bordeaux, and Supertunia Vista Silverberry. And the Jazzberry was so strong that in this pot, for example, I had to trim back the Jazzberry every couple of weeks because it was going to take over the pot. And I didn't get a chance to prune the Jazzberry fast enough in these two pots that they just overtook everything, and it was left to only one Jazzberry in each of these pots. And the Supertunia Vista bubblegum, I'm just gonna plant one in each of these pots because they get 3 feet wide and 1 foot tall, and it's just gonna be just a glorious mounding and trailing petunia in each of these pots. And this right here, this is Jerusalem sage. And last year when I planted this up, I was not expecting it to do, I mean, it just wasn't doing well. It was limpy, it was so slow to grow, but I persevered. I kept on watering it, giving it TLC, giving it compost, side dressing compost, and this is year 2. Look at how beautiful. This is a salvia. I think this is called Buchananii, something like that. And it's supposed to grow about 3.5 to 4 feet tall. So it's still growing. I think the earwigs also love it as well. This is a butterfly mint. Hummingbird mint. This is a hummingbird mint. I forget what it's, I think the pot was mislabeled, so I have no idea what this is. But right now, it's about 4 feet tall. And so I'm just like, I'm in love. I'm in love with these, just this whole look right here. This is Jupiter's beard. This is kind of a weed, actually, in Northern California. But I just really love this plant, actually. I mean, look at how beautiful it is. And the hummingbirds love Jupiter's beard. Let's go back here. All right, look at this. This is well over, how tall is this? This is Verbena bonariensis, and this is, I think, 6 feet tall right now. Just a classic. And I have back here, what do I have back here? So this is bower vine, a bover vine, and I'm having this one grow up, the trellis. And back here, this is Black Eyed Susan vine. This one I think is, what is this one called? This one, it's a variety from Proven Winners, and I got it 2 years ago. Or was it 3 years ago? Down here, I planted up, this is Amistad. This is the Friendship friendship salvia, which is supposed to be a huge, huge growing. It's supposed to grow to, I think, 4 to 5 feet tall by 2 to 3 feet wide. So down here, this is sedum, lemon coral sedum. So lemon coral sedum blooms, and the blooms look like this. Quite enchanting, really sweet. Society garlic. And this is a geum. I actually don't know if I'm saying it correctly. So this one I kind of just bought. I think I bought it 3 years ago. I just stuck it right here. I will probably be planting something right here. So this area will be different soon, or maybe not. I'm not quite sure yet because I just have so many other things I want to do in the garden. I recently planted up this. I think it's Green Mountain boxwood. I will probably move the vertical pennisetum slightly more this way, and that one more this way as well. I also prune back the Vermilia Kufias, these 3, and also one back there. I prune them back really low. This plant does get leggy, but when you prune it back, it is very forgiving, and comes out bushy again. And I picked up, I think it was like, 4 or 6 packs of these very enchanting nemesias. I think this is a seed-bearing nemesia because it's starting, I mean, look at this there. It's starting to go to seed already. But, so I would just come in and just pinch it out like that because I want it to produce flowers, not seeds. Blatilla striata, Chinese ground orchid. Oh, it's not focused. Yeah. Chinese ground orchid. Blatilla, I think it's Blatilla striata. That's the name of it. And these cranespill or geranium. This is Biokovo. I think that's the cultivar name. Okay, this one I think is called. What is this called? I think it's called Himalayan Gloxinia. I think that's what it's called. But this one I just planted up just this past winter. And it's getting taller. It's supposed to be about 3 feet tall and wide. Well, this is Artemisia Powys Castle. And the Helenium, this is Helenium the Bishop. This was so huge last year. I think it was like 4 feet tall by maybe even 3 feet wide. And I'm just excited to see what happens this year, this growing season, because this Helenium really impressed me. So it's getting dark, but I want to show you what I recently purchased. I've just been purchasing. I've actually practiced a lot of self-control this year because I don't want to overdo it. I also don't want to bring them home and having to nurse them and having to water them frequently because they're in these small pots with very little space for roots. And so these dry out. This one is Sugar Madness. This is a seed petunia. Of course, you know I'm quite partial to the beautiful Supertunias, but I also love seed petunias because some of them are just beautiful, like this one. This one is Sugar Madness. This is the Ageratum right over there that came back again for year 2. I think it's Blue Horizon as well, and so this is Blue Horizon. This is a 6-pack of Blue Horizon. Rose Morn petunias. This is a Madness. This is also a Madness petunia. And this one definitely needs to be planted up because I think you can just tell it's kind of like, please plant me. Starting to just become leggy or starting to push up. So this one needs to be planted very soon. And this one is gorgeous. This is clear crystal lavender shades, Sweet Alyssum. 6-pack of that. I haven't started sowing my Cosmos seeds yet, but this is Cosmos Apricot Lemonade. This one's supposed to be very, very beautiful. And recently, I did some orders online, and this one is the, which one is this one? This is, what's this called? Yeah, this is Double Up Pink Begonia. Look at the beautiful, dainty, cute double blooms of this begonia. Double Up Pink. Lime Time Coleus. This one's like plant me as well. And what else we have here? Oh, this one is the Cherry Drop Coleus. I mean, all of these are like, please plant me as soon as possible. Because I think they're pretty excited to get out of these small cans. This is the legendary Golden Dreams Coleus. I think this Plectantris is called Guacamole. Right here, I recently got ordered some plants from Romans Gardens. Angel Face Blue, Angelonia. Got 3 of those. And I got 2 of the Rockin' the Blue Salvia. I am so excited to plant these right there. 1 here, 1 here. Got 2 of those. And I think I'm going to plant this Diamond Frost Euphorbia right here. I think it's going to be beautiful. I'm going to move this this African daisy and plant the Diamond Frost Euphorbia. I also got two Jazzberry, Supertunia Vista Jazzberry. 2 of these. I'm going to plant both of these in the Roman bowl that last year I planted up with the Supertunia Vista bubblegum. And I planted 3 last year. It was amazing because the mound was like 1.5 feet. Is it 1.5 feet? Yeah, 1.5 feet tall by, I think it was like 4 feet or maybe even 5 feet wide. It was just incredible. But the Jazzberry is also just amazing and an extraordinary petunia. So, and I also got 2 of the Supertunia Hoopla Vivid Orchid. This one's like, please plant me as well. Look at them, they're just eager to be planted up. 2 6-packs of the, this is Sonata Carmine. The color it's not supposed to be that red color actually. I think this is correct. And, down here, this is a California native wildflower called Baby Blue Eyes. Needs to be planted up. Ladies Mantle right here. Pretty Betsy. Centranthus. Jupiter's Beard. Centranthus ruber. That's the Latin or scientific name for the Jupiter's Beard. And I got 2 6-packs of the pincushion flower, Cut Bright Formula, White Finch Orlea, and I saw these last year growing in a beautiful garden in Palo Alto. I think it's called Gamble Garden, and as well, this one needs to be planted up very soon. This is a bedding annual salvia called Rhea. Also needs to be planted up. Yep. Yeah, so, alright, I'm going to go inside because the mosquitoes are starting to bite me. And yeah, it's, we're getting mosquitoes now. But, oh yeah, I want to show you too this beautiful Nemesia right here. Okay everyone, it is getting dark. I'm losing light. I'm starting to get bitten by mosquitoes. But I'm looking forward to planting up these French lattice urns, these pots over here as well, and many other parts of my garden. Oh look, there's a hummingbird. Look at that hummingbird right there. Okay, I think I should be still.